Here we have a 2006 BMW 320 diesel SC Saloon in a dark blue, starting with the offside front tyre. Tread depth there, we're looking at about 3mm of tread. Looking at the offside front alloys, you can see there is a bit of curbing around the outside edge of the alloy, so a possible refurb may be required to the alloy. Looking down the offside of the vehicle, we can see one small dink on the rear door, no real signs of any dents or any damage to this side of the car there. Around the offside front arch there is some light scratches that will require a bit of a polish, maybe a couple of touch-ins on the paintwork as well. Driver's mirror is in nice condition, no damage or marks to that. Driver's door, again some little chips in the paintwork, probably little car part dinks. You've definitely got some down the door edge there, so a couple of touch-ins required around various places on the paintwork. A bit of a polish needed as well. Both the sills are good, there's nothing at all to report on the roof. Rear door, again some light scratches here and there. We've got a bit of a light scuff on the rear arch, so that should be able to mop out, it's not very heavy. I've noticed a small dent actually on the rear arch, which I can't believe I missed, but there we go, we have seen it now, so it's about fingertip size. It definitely does stand out there on the dark paint, so just be wary of that. Some lighter scratches around the arch as well will need a mop and polish. Rear tyre, again we're looking at about 3mm, and looking on the rear alloy, again one or two minor marks, a little bit of very light curbing around the outside edge, so not too bad, but again potentially a refurb. Moving around to the rear end of the vehicle. On the back here you've got a couple of scratches there on the rear quarter, rear parking sensors as well. You've got what appears to be a bit of a hole in the rear bumper there, so just be wary of that. As you can see, you've got some scratches along here that'll need a mop and polish, same on the loading bay of the car there. Some light scratches around the near side rear quarter, top of the boot's fine, and inside the boot, as you can see, all your bits and bobs that you need in the car. No sign of any spare wheel obviously with the BMW, but not bad condition in the boot there. Moving around to your near side rear tyre, again you're looking at a good 3mm of tread, and looking on the rear alloy on the near side, again some light curbing around the outside edge there. Again it's very light, so again potential refurb required. Looking on the near side, you've got a slight, what appears to be a slight dent, a line dent going down the rear door there, also a dink on the rear arch. So you can see you've got some scratches here that need a mop and polish. So it's slightly dinked down here, probably a door hitting it in a car park maybe. Again it's not very heavy, so shouldn't really be too much of an issue. A couple of minor little nicks in the paintwork again, bit of a mop and polish, and they look very nice. Mirror's got a couple of light scratches, front arch is fine there, good 3mm on the front tyre. There is a bit of wearing though on the outside edge of the tyre as you can see. And looking on the front alloy, one or two scratches and scuff marks, bit of curbing there as well, so again a refurb may be required. On the front of the vehicle here, on the near side front quarter, you've got a scuff mark. It's taken the paint off, so it's going to require a bit of a smart repair there. There's some scratches underneath there as well. What appears to be lacquer, so we've got lacquer peel on the front bumper here, a couple of minor scuffs, as well as quite a few stone chips. Also a scuff mark there on the offside front quarter, and then some stone chips dotted around the bonnet as well, so just be wary of that. Taking a look at the interior. Interior wise, with the full cloth, it does look very nice actually for its age. No signs of any damage at all. One or two stains just require good valet, but you can see back of the seats are all fine, and the same with the door panels. Looking at your driver's seat, again looks lovely, no sign of any damage there at all. From passenger seats also in a nice condition. Stepping inside the car, centre console, dashboard's fine. Around here it just needs a good valet. No real sign of any damage. Steering wheel's not in bad condition for its age either. Two sets of keys with the car, and looking at the display whilst we start the vehicle. As you can see, it is overdue a service, so just be wary of that. But apart from that, we've got no symbols on the dash, no engine management lights, etc. Car does seem to run perfectly fine as well. Multifunction steering wheel, you've got your cruise control behind there as well. No issues with the CD and radio when it is tuned into an actual station, as we can see. No issues with the blowers, they work fine. Air conditioning comes out cold as well. Manual box, and taking a look at the documents. V5, looking at 5 owners, believe it or not, so 5 owners. MOT certificate here, we've got 9th of Feb 2017, so plenty left on the MOT. And service history, there's quite a few stamps, 2 BMW stamps here, 1427, 35, 45, 62, 73 and 90 being your last service. It is overdue a service as we speak, but that's not bad service history at all for the car. There we go guys, that's the 2006 BMW 320 diesel SC in blue.